Hey guys, Diesel here with another Midwest Horizons video. Um, uh, I've just been wanting to do another video, but I've been doing a lot of work recently on here, which I will show you guys here in a few minutes. Um, Season's version of this map has yet to come out, so still waiting on that. But basically, whenever that does come out, I will be doing another save. Um, but I want to have everything the same, keep the same equipment, um, the same field combos and everything like that. Which I do want to get into that right now. After we get this 9RT, yeah, the 9RT washed off in the auger trailer here. And I will show you guys here in a minute the reason why I'm having to wash this off. But like I said, a lot has changed since last video. A little lag there. Yes, I'm still having to deal with lag. That's another reason why I want to kind of start a new save, but I'm waiting for the Seasons compatible version of this map to come out. That way I could use Seasons. And so, hold on 1 second. But yeah, so I'm just basically waiting for that. Even though I am playing this save on the newest version, there's still some things in here that's not in here that's supposed to be in here, if you get what I'm saying. Which you'll see whenever I start the new save. Which I'm going to keep this one and still play this one a good bit as well, but I'll probably end up playing the seasoned one more. But since I got so many hours on this map here, I don't want to get rid of it. So, oh yeah, okay. So, I don't know if you caught it with the glimpse of that, but we have expended our land. And I will show you guys. Basically, you know, in the last video we only had from 115 over to 134 and then down. And we had all these over here still normal. Now, we own 117, 119, 121, 120, 41, 40, 39, and 42. I think I said 42 already. I'm not sure. But we do own all these fields now. And I've done some changing as well. I've leveled out this old creek bed to right over here because they're honestly, I went through and double checked. It was more like, you know, it's kind of like this right here where it was a little spotty of water and it wasn't big and full like the ones over towards the farm. So I went ahead, leveled it out to here. I mean, there's still some water right there, so it basically kind of looks like a culvert's underneath the fields and everything. There wasn't nothing here, just bushes, so I went ahead and leveled that out. Which, speaking of that, I need to, I see some of the spot here that, see, I gotta level that out. There we go. And I'll replow all this later on, you know, because I plan on plowing all these fields together up here. But, you know, and then I leveled it out all the way up through to the bridge right here. As you can see, there's like literally hardly any water right here on this portion. But there's a lot of water down through here, as you can see. So, but anyways, so for the last day and a half, I've been working on field 119, 17, 116, 42, 39, 40, and 41. Field 121, though, is not being harvested. I'm going to plow over it. But this used to be a stand full of trees. So I went ahead and cut through all of it, which that's another thing I'm going to show. Also, so I got some surprises I want to show you guys. I gotta say, wait until later when I get a little more money on here. So I kind of go through from the first vehicle down. Let me see if I can get to it. Yes, we do have cotton harvesters as well. We got 4 Case, 4 John Deeres. I did have to use 2 of the John Deeres. I could have used 1 John Deere, 1 Case, but I just decided to do 2 John Deeres since I haven't used the cotton harvesters for them yet. I had to use it for field 41 because there was cotton in that field. So, which it actually is pretty cool. I still got some of the cotton bells, which we'll go and sell. I do have this John Deere 9RX and the 747 Big Bud set up to go plow those fields. That's still to come, and that's what I'm hoping to get into in this video. I mean, I know a lot of it's rinse and repeat from before, but with using 2 cotton harvesters on field 41, one harvester got up to 2.1 hours, and the other one was almost at 4 hours, at 3.8. So, and those are literally brand new machines you can see for these 2. So, also, I am using some new truck mods. I'm just trying them out still. I'm still kind of thinking about getting rid of them and keeping them. And it's these Peterbilt trucks. I do have these 2 here, which on these trucks here. There we go. You can adjust the 5th wheel plate that I did not know about until now. You can open and close the passenger side door. You can open and close the hood. I don't. If you got these kind of push bars on the front, I would not recommend opening the hood, but still pretty cool. And then you can open and close the driver's side door. So it's got a big train horn. This is what it sounds like. It's got a big Jake brake on it too, or automatic Jake brake. So basically, when you let off the throttle, it starts shooting it. But I mean, it's got good lighting and everything like that in here. It's got digital displays, so really nice. And I also got this one, this Ford pickup. I'm still trying it out as well. I'm still kind of iffy on it, especially when it comes to the gooseneck trailer, which I'll probably show later on. I mean, it's a nice pickup and everything, but I guess I could go and show you guys now what I'm talking about. Because I had it hooked up to this gooseneck trailer right here, which this is the PJ trailers that come with the Dodge pickups that I have. I don't know, it don't seem to be as... Because whenever I first started using it and whatnot, basically the truck would be swaying back and forth left and right and stuff like that with the trailer on. It was just like, it was severely top heavy, and I didn't really like that. So but I do have that mod now as well. This I would have loved to have before now, with having this many hours on this game. Reason why I say that is because having that machine would have been so nice to have for, as you can see right there, between field 108, 109, 110, and 35. It would have been great to have this machine there, because it gets rid of everything. It is the Lizard TR something X. Oh, the T-Rex, okay. couldn't tell the E. You can't tell the E. But it's the Lizard T-Rex by Black Sheep Modding. Very good tree cutter. Basically, it'll get rid of the tree and stump in like about a minute or less. Depending on where you have the little head here. But it honestly made quick work of this tree stand here. I was able to get this tree stand done in about, if I would calculate up the time it took me to do it, because I did half last night and half today. I'd say about 3 to 4 hours in real life time, maybe a little more, at a max of 6 hours probably. But all this right here is going to be plowed into one field. All this. So, and as you can see too, see right here is where I had cotton. Now, the reason why there's still some cotton left in this field right here and everything, and see right here, there was a stand of water in the field. So, I got rid of that. I gotta go through and level all this out before I even attempt to plow that back in, because if it's not leveled out right, it is going to be one hellacious field, I would say. But that's why I'm kind of doing it right now while I'm talking. You know, I don't like the standing water. It basically makes the AI not want to do the fields right. Basically, whenever the AI comes up to a patch of water on here, the AI stops. It doesn't care or anything. And then also too, there used to be a little stand of trees here as well. I went ahead and cut it first with that new machine, and and with that being said, also too, whenever I do the new save, which I've honestly been thinking about it since yesterday. Whenever I do the new save, I'm going to move the farm yard and everything to a new location, and basically this right here will be the farmyard. And we're also going to utilize this shed. And since whenever you start off in new farmer mode, or basically the very, very easiest mode you do, and where you start off with some equipment and a house and some land. Texar has actually updated it on this current version I'm using, where you actually get a house to spawn right here. I think that's the reason for a little kickback right there in that field, as you can see. And basically, I'm going to put the farmhouse right here, and I'm going to utilize some of these sheds here for some of the smaller type tractors and everything. And then whenever I do that, I want to make this field in the grass. I ain't using this field. To me, with how much land I have and the type of harvesters I have, I don't have a small enough harvester to go in here and cut that, because I don't think my harvesters could get through there. I mean, it could, but I don't want to risk it, honestly, because I don't know how I would get over there. Because see, some of the fencing has double gates, some of the other fencing don't. I mean, the only way I could think of is like right here, to come through here and then over here. I honestly wish they would put a buy point and everything, set this all up for cows, to where you could buy cattle to put in here. That would be amazing. Which I might message him and ask him about that. But yeah, so all of this is going to be connected together in the one whole field. And that's my plan as of right now. I'm still thinking about buying this portion of land. It will come with all this over here. And I've honestly been thinking about moving my farmyard to over here from where it's currently at right now on this save. And then also too, which I currently have Ravenport uploading with seasons, because I was wanting to try to get into seasons and stuff. And I looked at I kind of looked at like poplar and wood chips and stuff like that, because you can get wood chips from poplar if you have the right tools, right equipment. Which you guys will see in that video. I do have the right equipment. It's just I'm not able to plant yet because of ground temp. But I've also come to decide too, I'm going to buy these 2 fields here, connect them, and get a good bit of plowed, connected and everything. And what I want to do is I'm going to plant poplar in these fields right here. So that way, whenever it comes winter time, I can harvest the poplar for wood chips, and I can actually take and sell the wood chips at a high price during the winter. And that's another thing too. The reason why I want to start over is because up here, let me see if I can get up here. Up here in this portion, as you can see, it's kind of set up, but basically I don't see like sell point or nothing for wood chips or anything. So basically, it's got the prefab here in this save, but it doesn't recognize it, doesn't show it on the map or anything. But on the newer version, this is basically where you come to sell your wood. This is the lumber mill. So that's another one I found. Ooh, that'd be nice to have back up here. It'd be good. This right here would be good for like a small farmer. Ooh. I ain't really been up this way much. I never knew all that was up here. So, a good bit of barns and stuff around here too. But anyways, and then also too, I'm thinking about kind of cutting some trees out from around here, just the right here on this side. I had to do like a marking right here, and then cut down through here because of this. And it's a drive-throughable old cabin, but from here basically down, which I'm gonna put the camera right about basically here. So I mean, you see basically from right here down is where I got to cut over here to, you know, make this field bigger. But right now I'm not going to worry about it. I've already thought about it through myself. I'm just going to plow down to right here roughly, and then we're going to plow down to this right here, and then we're going to plow into this field, and then that's how we're going to add them all together, and then get this little grass portion in with this field. So there's a lot of work, a whole lot of work to be done still, before, you know, I get the planning going. And also too, I've added storage bins over here as well. It's just easier to be able to have access to over here. And then I split up my truck fleet, where I got 2 John Deere trucks and 2 Case trucks over here, to help either get grain out of the fields from the grain trailers, or from the grain carts, auger carts, whatever you want to call them, or to also use them to shuttle the crop to the farm, to the main farm. So that'll kind of work out in our favor. But also too, I've changed up our silos. I just got 2 rows of silos now instead of that big jumbled mess. You know, so we got all our cotton stuff. That's new. We'll get to that in a second. So we do have this. And you're probably thinking, okay, I don't have no Massey around. But this one. I'll explain in a second. I do want to get these tractors out to the field. I'm going to be driving the Bud when I get up there to use it to plow all the fields together. But we're going to get in this one. We're going to take it up there and we're going to get started on field 116, getting it plowed and ready for seeding. But let me kind of back out, so you know. So basically, with me taking on that much more land, yeah, we got a lot of equipment as of right now, but honestly, I would like to have a couple ideals. They're only going to be Massey, and we're not going to buy a whole lot of Massey stuff. So far, I've bought 1 ideal harvester, and besides that one Massey Ferguson back there that we were just in, I bought 2 more. We have an extra Massey to use like around the farm, or you know, if I need to use it as the extra tractor for something. I have it. Um, but the other two Massey 8700s are for taking the grain cart with the new Ideal harvesters that I just bought, or at least one of them that I got right now. I got to get up some money for it. And also, too, I haven't gotten the headers for the Ideal harvesters yet, or the auger trailers. So those are still still to be coming. Which also, to let you guys know, before I rearranged everything at the main farm with the silos, I did have 1.7 million liters of wheat, and also had I think 1.1 million liters of barley in them by the time I sold the silos there and moved everything. So I think I made. I can actually look real quick because I'm still in the same game day from that. As you can see with them 4 rows of silos that I have, we got 4 million liter capacity. So, but as you can see, let's scroll down. Harvest income, $1,314,000. So, and as you can see, the previous day, 67,931 on sold bales. That's how much I made from a truckload of cotton bales. And I still got like a truckload and a half of cotton bales still back at the farm. So I may go and sell those soon. Because I'm still gonna do a lot of off screen and everything. So, but like I said, I'm still gonna play on this. I'm still gonna keep this save. But once the season's version of this map comes out, I will be doing a new save. So we'll still have everything just like it is on here right now, as I went through and showed you guys. We're still going to keep it the same, but including all the fields. Now, I have been thinking about getting rid of, since I want to have the farm in a different spot and everything, I'm going to get rid of fields 17, 15, and 16, I do believe it is. Which is, the 15 and 16 is where the farm is on right now. So, get rid of that in 17, and the grass field right beside 73. But other than that, we're going to keep everything the same. So we'll still be getting all those fields, except for we'll be doing an addition of 29, 28, 25, 27, 26, and field 43. I've also been thinking about doing field 45 and 44 as grass fields and putting the cows there and the chickens there. I know we only got 1 cow pen right now, and we got 2 chicken coops. So, I mean, it might be a good bit of enough room there for the animals to be there. So, and we could use those fields, we could plant grass in those fields, and then we can get started on being able to do grass bells there and stuff like that. So, but what we're going to do now is we're going to go back through. I'm not going to get the big bud out right now. We got to finish up with the harvester first before I can do that. So, I'm going to move this closer to the harvester. When I get done with the harvester, I'm going to go along the other side of the creek bed of field 120 right here. And we're going to level that out as well. So that way we got a good, decent, level bit of field. See right there, I got to level out. So we're just going to go along the edge, and we're just going to level it all out, make sure it's all level. So that way we can have a good bit of level land in the field. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to unload this. But, so yeah, as of right now, I do own one of these Ideals. I also have some new mods. Since I've learned that Class actually has a harvester factory here in the U.S., I went ahead and got some of these Class Lexions, since we do have the Platinum Edition coming out soon. So, haven't really used it much, or used it at all. Kind of thinking about using it. It's still a big if. So, but I may use this one. If I do use one of the two, I will use this one. Because from what I found out is, as of the 2020 editions of the Class Lexion, 780s are coming out of the plant in Nebraska, in the U.S., Nebraska, U.S. Instead of it being industrial yellow like this, they're coming out the traditional Class white and green color. So it's gonna be kind of nice. And I'm also hoping too to be able to get this Dominator, 200 series Dominator, whenever the with or out front. Oh, okay. But even though that's not like the typical one, the normal one that is going to be coming in the DLC or whatnot. But so yeah, it'd be kind of nice to have class in the game, especially since I didn't honestly know that there was class in the U.S. I honestly didn't. So I mean, I learned something new when I figured that out, and I like to I like to have that happen. So, but pretty cool to think about though, So, but we had to wait until October in order to get the in-game versions of the class and everything. So, for now, we got to still stick with mods, sadly. But yeah. So, I do plan on getting that DLC, the Platinum Edition. I'm looking forward to see if they bring a map out with it. I know the previous Platinum Editions they did, I think. Like before FS 17, they come out with Apache. I don't know how you say it. I don't want to try to attempt to say it and then get tongue-tied and everything like that and mispronounce it. So, Focus Farms is live streaming. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to having all this combined into one big field, just like we did with the field down south, directly south from here. It's going to be kind of crazy to see how much crop we can get from these fields in the next harvest. And like I said, next harvest is going to be barley. I've already harvested some barley from the fields up here. I do know field 42, 39, and 40, and 116 was barley, 117 was sunflower, 119, 120 was oats, 121 sunflower, but they're not fully grown yet, so that's the reason why I'm going to go ahead and just plow over them. It's for the simple fact they're not grown yet, and I do not want to turn growth on, considering all my other fields that I had before these fields, I've already got seed in them. So we're going to keep the plant growth off until, until we get everything up here done, all the fields plowed, all the fields connected, and so on and so on. that's the reason why I'm wanting to try to get this harvesting done as quickly as I can of the last little bit, because I would hate to just waste this oat that's left on the edge of the fields. Especially look at that big one, the big portion that's left up there. I'd rather go ahead, get it taken care of, and then just come back through with the plows, you know, later time or whatnot, and get it done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have the John Deere that's in field 116. I want to have him go to different fields and start plowing the fields. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the bud over, and I want to connect everything that needs to be connected in the fields. And then what I'm going to do with it is then I'm going to have it start going and plowing fields as well. And the reason why I'm picking the big buds instead of using the quad track right now is because the bud's been in the shed since we used that big cedar, that 212 foot cedar that's based in Australia. I actually got rid of that mod, just so you guys know, because it didn't really work well with AIs and workers. So I went ahead and got rid of it. I actually got rid of a good bit of mods, and so I just, yeah. So, and I'm also hoping too that whenever I start a new save, I'm hoping that, you know, everything is not too laggy like it is on here right now. So, but definitely expect the series to kind of change whenever the seasons comes out for this map. I do plan on using it on here. With as many fields, as much land as I own, I'm kind of, you know, kind of being iffy on having weeds activated in the game. For that simple reason is because with seasons, I think I went over it before, but whenever you have weeds in seasons, it comes out in little spurts. It's not one whole portion of the field. So you can't just hire a worker to be like, okay, go spray these weeds. And there's several patches around the field, and it only takes one and it's done. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm not really, I'm thinking about, with, you know, like I said, as much land as I have on here is the big, you know, as big of fields as these are, I don't think I need to have that little issue. So I may take off weeds. I'm not sure. I may try them and leave the weeds on, and we'll see how everything becomes. So, you know, if we end up having too much issues with it, I'll turn the weeds off. But like I said before, I'm not going to do lime no more on here. It's just we spent too much money on lime before, so I would honestly just rather not do lime and save the money and just, you know, plow, seed, spray, fertilizer when needed and stuff like that. So, but on here, I think seasons would be better to me on this map than it is on Ravenport, because Ravenport isn't as big of a map as this map here. I honestly don't think, I think there's more to do on this map whenever, like, say it's snowing or whatnot, or, you know, you can't plant yet. I think there's a lot more to do on this map than what you can do on Ravenport. That's the reason why I haven't been back to Ravenport since I've done the last video, is because it's still wintertime. And that's another thing too. On this map, with as many, like I said, as many fields as I have and land I have, I will probably have to put almost the max amount of days per season, especially whenever I start on it again, which I want to start on it, and whenever I probably do the first video on it, it'll probably be several days in the spring. It'll probably be about 5 to 10 days in the spring, probably. I will try to get it earlier, but the reason being is because I got to go back through and cut all the trees again, honestly. And, you know, that needs to get done so that way I can connect the fields again. So we'll have that to do, but I am going to be adding money in to get all that and everything. We're going to be doing the start from scratch, but I'm going to add money in so that way we can get everything back that we have currently right now in the game. Currently have in this save, let me put it that way, what we currently have in this save. And with seasons, we'll actually start over. We'll be planting and harvesting wheat instead of doing barley. So, but for right now, we're doing barley in all of our fields as of right now in this save. And then hopefully we'll be able to stay on that other map long enough to be able to actually do more than just wheat and barley. I kind of want to get into canola and soybeans too. Do some cotton, do some corn, you know. But I'm just kind of going down the chain of crops that's available that you could plant from a seeder planter. So, of course, after barley, I think we'll be doing soybeans or canola, one at least. And then, you know, either one of those after that. And then kind of iffy on sunflowers. I may do corn instead of sunflowers. I'm just not really kind of into the sunflower type stuff. But, so yeah. But yeah, I was hoping that changing all the grain bins up and everything, it would kind of help the frames and everything. But as you can still tell, as of right now, just kind of looking towards the center of the farmyard and everything, I'm only getting 16 FPS right now. So, yeah. Now, oh, I feel like I got to sneeze. Now, to be able to have everything we got right now in here, we may have to spread the farmyard into some more fields up there. Like, we may have to take it into field 45, maybe. So we may, if that happens, I will take field 46 and put it as grass. Yeah. Well, yeah. So, because we need the grass fields. Even though, yeah, I can place a little silo thing to be able to get, you know, grass and everything from it, but that takes away the fun. So, the only reason why I had that little silo up there whenever I had it in the game, or in this save, is so that way I could transfer my mixing station up there, which I do need to go check on the cows and everything. I'll probably do that off screen. But, you know, since we got, at least the John Deere started plowing on one of the fields, to me that's good enough, at least for now. So, but like I said, there's going to be a lot of changes coming and everything. But, and also too, I calculated it up as of right now, not counting field 120, yeah, 120. I'm going to guess I have about 1,500 acres, a little more, a little less, give or take, whatever. Because I don't know the exact amount of like the grass fields that I combined it into them. Like, okay, you see field 118, there's a grass field in between, or a grass field in between 18 and 19. You know, I got that plowed in. The grass field between 109 and 31, I got that plowed in. The places that had the trees and everything like that. See, I don't know the exact amount of those. That's the reason why I'm just kind of giving an estimate of about 1,500 acres so far. So, But yeah, so. Alright, time to drop this off. And, but yeah, so I still have some cotton bales to sell, which it actually took me a bit to figure out where the cotton bales are supposed to be sold at and everything. So, but I finally got that taken care of and got a truckload sold and whatnot. So, but yeah, so, but like I said, we're gonna be making another big field um, up there, up here, and so it's gonna be kind of cool. It's gonna be cool to see. So, I mean, still got a lot of work ahead of me, plowing wise, you know, setting the fields up and seeding them and everything. So, I don't know when my next video on here will be. So we'll just have to wait and see how things, you know, go and whatnot. So, but yeah, I do like the way though the farm is going. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what you think of, you know, how our farm is going. And if you think moving the farmyard and everything up here to where I was talking about in the next save that I'm going to do with this map, whenever seasons come out, let me know if you think that's a good spot to put it and everything like that. So, I mean, I've been to several different spots on here. I did initially start over there, but there wasn't room for nothing. So then I ended up moving everything over here after I took up field 28, 29, and, you know, used that as my farmyard and everything. And then I moved it over here to where these green bins are, and then I moved it over there where our current farm yard is and stuff. So, you know, I've moved several times, and you know, I'm going to go back to the original spot though, because like I said, when you go in the basic, or you know, the very, very first easy mode that you can do, basically you have a house over there. So, but yeah, we'll get that all done and dealt with whenever time comes. Still keeping an eye out on his Facebook page for whenever he does release it. So, but for that, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna go do some more off screen and everything, and also possibly gonna watch the Walkers' live stream since they just started the live stream a few minutes ago. So, but until next time, guys, take care. Happy farming.